Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tracy Spiridakos books first new acting role after leaving Chicago PD. We all miss Haley Upton. The character proved to be one of the most consequential in Chicago PD history, whether it be through her presence as a solo investigator, or her relationships with people like Hank Foyt, Jason Begg, or ex-husband Jay Halstead, Jesse Lee Soffer. Upton's departure at the end of season 11 was tough on fans. It was hard to imagine a world in which the show would continue without her. Fortunately, PD has been able to do just that, while the actress who played Upton, Tracy Spiridakos, has turned to the big screen. The actress took to Instagram on November 26 to confirm that she will be appearing in a new film titled After. "I've been waiting to tell you guys about this one," she wrote. "This was such an insanely talented group of people. I feel really lucky to have worked alongside them." After, according to Deadline, is an indie thriller about a retired true crime podcaster who is forced to utilize his investigating skills to track down his disappeared sister. Crime, victims disappearing, and a tense investigation are all things that Spiridakos is well acquainted with after nearly a decade as part of PD's IU team. The outlet did not reveal who Spiridakos would be playing, but she will appearing alongside a talented cast of actors that includes Andy Richter, Kevin Pollak, Karen Karagulian, Melia Kryling, and Donal O'Halai. Spiridakos made it clear that she had an absolute ball working alongside these actors, and is thrilled for fans to see the final product. Tracy Spiridakos claimed that part of the reason she wanted to move on from Chicago PD was that she wanted to challenge herself as a performer. She wanted to stretch her talents in roles that were different than the steadfast Upton, as she told Variety. "I was ready for more," she asserted. "Eventually, you know the character so well, there's not much that can shift or transform. I really wanted to grow and expand, and we've only got this one trip." The actress did not slam the door shut on returning to PD in the future, but we're excited to see that she is finding roles that challenge her so soon after leaving the one Chicago bubble. The sun cast its golden glow over the sprawling Los Angeles skyline as Tracy Spiridakos took a deep breath and stepped onto the set of her new project. The sharp tang of coffee mingled with the faint scent of fresh paint, a sensory concoction emblematic of a new beginning. For Tracy, this was more than just another acting role. It was an opportunity to redefine herself after 6 seasons portraying the fierce and enigmatic Haley Upton on Chicago PD. Leaving behind the Windy City and the tightly knit one Chicago family had been bittersweet. Tracy had grown as both an actress and a person during her tenure on the procedural drama, forming bonds that would last a lifetime. Yet, as she told herself countless times, growth often required leaving the familiar. And so when her agent presented her with a script for an untitled project, with a tantalizingly unique premise, she had jumped at the chance. The project was an ambitious, genre-bending streaming series titled Echoes of Solara. A sprawling epic set in a near-future Earth ravaged by climate change, it wove together elements of science fiction, psychological drama, and political intrigue. Tracy's character, Dr. Elara Voss, was a climate scientist turned reluctant revolutionary, battling shadowy forces to uncover the truth behind a cataclysmic event known as the Shatter. As Tracy read the script for the first time, she was struck by Elara's complexity. This wasn't just another tough character with a badge and a gun. Elara was brilliant yet flawed, driven by a past she couldn't escape and a future she feared would never come. The emotional depth and physical demands of the role excited Tracy in a way she hadn't felt in years. Now standing on the soundstage that had been transformed into Elara's cluttered research lab, Tracy couldn't help but feel the familiar buzz of nerves mingling with anticipation. The production team bustled around her, adjusting lights and positioning cameras. The director, Sofia Calderon, approached with her characteristic energy. "Ready to dive in?" Sofia asked, her eyes sparkling with the enthusiasm that had made her one of Hollywood's rising stars. Tracy nodded, a determined smile playing on her lips. "Let's do this." A new frontier. From the moment the cameras rolled, Tracy threw herself into the role. The first scene involved Elara piecing together fragments of data from a massive superstorm that had devastated the eastern seaboard. As Tracy manipulated holographic projections on set, her movements smooth and deliberate, she felt herself inhabiting Alara's mind. "Cut," Sophia called, a grin spreading across her face. "That was perfect, Tracy. You nailed the balance between urgency and precision." The praise sent a wave of relief through Tracy. While she was no stranger to challenging roles, the weight of expectations, both her own and those of fans eager to see what she would do post-Chicago PD, loomed large. Between takes, Tracy found herself bonding with her co-stars, a diverse and talented ensemble cast. There was Jai Patel, a former Broadway actor portraying a tech-savvy hacker; Marisol Cruz, whose portrayal of a journalist determined to expose corruption lent the series its moral core; and veteran actor Victor Nakamura, whose portrayal of a morally ambiguous politician added layers of intrigue. "I hear you're the resident expert on action sequences," Jai teased during a lunch break, referencing Tracy's years of experience in high-stakes chase scenes and shootouts. Tracy laughed, the sound light and genuine. "Let's just say I've had my fair share of scrapes and bruises." Her easy camaraderie with the cast mirrored the friendships she'd formed on the Chicago PD set. Yet, there was an undeniable difference. This time, Tracy wasn't stepping into an established ensemble. She was helping to build something from the ground up. Rediscovering herself. Off-set, Tracy embraced the challenges and opportunities that came with her new role. The script demanded a physicality unlike anything she had tackled before, leading her to take up parkour and advanced fight training. The rigorous schedule left her exhausted yet exhilarated. In quieter moments, Tracy found herself reflecting on her journey. She recalled the little girl from Winnipeg, Manitoba, who had dreamed of acting while watching her favorite TV shows. Her path had been anything but linear, marked by countless auditions, rejections, and small victories that had eventually led to her breakout role on Chicago PD. But stepping away from that chapter had allowed her to rediscover her love for storytelling. Alara's journey mirrored her own in some ways, a woman torn between the comfort of what she knew and the call of something greater. In the weeks that followed, Tracy's performance as Alara began to draw praise from both the cast and crew. Sophia often remarked on her ability to bring vulnerability to even the most intense scenes. "She's the heart of this story," Sophia said during a cast dinner one evening. "Tracy doesn't just play Alara, she is Alara." The public awaits. As filming progressed, word of Tracy's new project began to spread. Social media buzzed with speculation, fans dissecting every detail released by the production team. Tracy remained largely silent on the matter, preferring to let her work speak for itself. When the first teaser trailer dropped, it sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The haunting visuals of a shattered Earth juxtaposed with Tracy's steely yet vulnerable portrayal of Alara captivated viewers. "I knew Spiridakos was talented, but this is next level," one tweet read, garnering thousands of likes. Tracy watched the online reaction with a mix of pride and trepidation. While she was grateful for the support, she understood the weight of expectations. She didn't want to merely meet them, she wanted to surpass them. A legacy in the making. As the final weeks of filming approached, Tracy felt a profound sense of gratitude. Echoes of Solara had pushed her to new heights, both professionally and personally. It wasn't just a role, it was a testament to her resilience and evolution as an artist. On the last day of shooting, Sophia called for a wrap on Tracy's final scene. The crew erupted into applause, and Tracy found herself enveloped in hugs and handshakes. "This isn't goodbye," Marisol said, her voice thick with emotion. "It's just the beginning." Tracy couldn't agree more. As she stepped off the set for the last time, she felt a familiar mixture of nostalgia and excitement. The journey that had begun with Chicago PD had led her here, to a role that challenged and fulfilled her in ways she hadn't imagined. The horizon stretched before her, wide and full of possibilities, and Tracy Spiridakos, with her indomitable spirit and unwavering dedication, was ready to seize it all.